Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTubers. This is the Geek for Normal Guys with some awesome news. On September 9th, Apple's CEO Tim Cook took to the stage in Cupertino, California to unveil the all-new iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus, and Apple Watch. As expected, the iPhone 6 will be rocking a 4.7-inch screen, which is bigger than the 5S. It will have a sharper display at 1334 by 750p. With 328 pixels per inch. The iPhone 6 Plus will be sporting a 5.5-inch screen with an even sharper display at full 1080p with 401 pixels per inch. Unfortunately, there was no mention of the sapphire crystal, proving that it would remain a rumor. The all-new A8 chip and M8 co-processors will be in both of the iPhones. What does this mean? These iPhones will be 25% faster than last year's iPhones. The battery is bigger, and with the new chip, we should expect to see a 50% increase in battery life. Now, Apple has never been big on megapixels, so these iPhones will stay at 8 megapixels, but they both will have the improved True Tone Flash for better flash lighting and focus pixels technology, which makes the autofocusing, face, and smile detection 50% faster. The iPhone 6 Plus will have an edge on the camera. As of now, the iPhone 5S, 5C, and I believe the 4S as well have what they call digital stabilization. In other words, it's software that's helping stabilize your image while you're trying to take a picture or record video. But the iPhone 6 Plus will have actual little motors that are trying to help you stabilize your picture as you're trying to take a picture or record video. The FaceTime camera also has seen its share of improvements, such as a burst mode for those who love selfies, improved face detection, and 720p HD recording, among other things. New to both iPhones as well will be Apple Pay. It is similar to the Easy Pass system for tolls and bridges. It uses NFC technology, which stands for Near Field Communications, and along with the Touch ID sensor, promises to make paying for stuff a lot easier. In other words, instead of digging for your credit or debit card in your wallet or purse, a one-touch motion will be all you will have to do at your local retail store with the system to check out. This technology will be available through an update in October. There will be 3 different memory sizes for each phone. There will be a 16 gig, a 64 gig, and a 128 gig version. Also, the iPhone 6 will start at $199 with a 2-year contract, and the iPhone 6 Plus will start at $299 with a 2-year contract. Last, but definitely not least, is Apple Watch. Apple's long-awaited watch has definitely made its first impression and promises to be revolutionary in the wearable technology industry. It has a digital crown, which lets you use it without having to touch the screen all the time. The screen is made of a single sheet of sapphire, and the retina screen is flexible. Using Force Touch technology, it can tell the difference between a tap and a press. It also has something called the Taptic Engine, which vibrates not only when you get notifications, but also vibrates differently for left and right turns when using the Maps app. It has 4 sensors in the back for heart rate monitoring, water-resistant speaker, and much, much more. It will be coming out in early 2015, and I can't wait. There will also be 2 sizes and 3 models. Alright, my people, and finally, I'm going to share an opinion with you about this whole Apple and Samsung war. Apple has been dominating the smartphone industry for quite some time now, and for about the past 2 to 3 years, Samsung has been giving it some really, really, really good competition. The reason why I like Apple is because Apple keeps everything in-house. In other words, the A8 chip that's inside the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus right now was made by Apple. In other words, they got to dictate how they wanted that chip made by the company that Apple owns. You get me? So it's like, it's all them. There's no outside party members or outside companies that they go to make their own hardware, their own technology. Unlike Samsung, that their Snapdragon processor, it's owned by Qualcomm. And they're not going to tell Qualcomm how to make their chips. They're just going to have to buy whatever Qualcomm is making. You see what I'm saying? So I believe that that gives Apple a technological edge just on that, because they get to test, retest, destroy, and rebuild until they get it just right. Kind of like a tailor-made suit. You know what I'm saying? Apple gets to tailor-make their chips while Samsung has to buy whatever is being sold to them. If we're going to go I can go another route just based on sheer numbers. I mean, I believe Apple at one point, their stock was worth more than oil, and Samsung is nowhere near that. Now, I'm not knocking Samsung. Please don't get me wrong. But I'm just trying to point out a couple of facts just so you can see, why I like Apple. It's just not preference. It's just not because, I'm in love with the logo. No, it's because they are technologically sound. They have a lot of things that they've done that have made them innovative and revolutionary. This has been the Geek for Normal Guys, once again here, simplifying technology for everyday people. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and you shall see me later.